going on this brand new Motorfest circuit. A bit intense, isn't it? But no pressure. The key word here is exploration. You don't have to win to move on to the next race. Enjoy the ride. Victory's just a bonus here. And while we're here, let's start with a guided tour of the Motorfest grounds. Everywhere on this track, you will feel the Hawaiian connection to elements. Look at these sharks. They mark the entrance to the water area. You can see the sand playground on the left for you to practice your off-road skills whenever you want. And vibrant like Earth, here comes the concert zone. This area is all about getting together and enjoying some great music. You know this volcano, it's the car meet. Social hub, custom shows, main stage stuffs. You already got the drill, right? Birds up there are a tribute to the last element, air. This is also where you'll find the drift track, first arena of the Drift Experience playlist. Motorfest Grounds Tour is coming to an end, but I still think this was a little intense for this playlist. Why don't we start the real Hawaii Scenic Tour with a more relaxed journey around this amazing island? You'll get a real guide this time, I promise. Hawaiian born and raised, he knows these lands like the back of his hand.
The last time he
loves sharing the culture, history and beauty of Hawaii.
received a speeding ticket.
First journey to the east, between seafronts, mind-blowing mountains and wild waterfalls.
5 months ago.
Oh, honest. Love that.
That is a story too.
Esa historia de que no te an extra.
Welcome back to Motorfest, the podcast. This is the show where I get to talk to some of the most daring motorsport athletes for their passion for all things speed, wings and wheels. And if you haven't already tried it, you can actually listen in whilst you're playing the game, the Crew Motorfest from Ubisoft. My name's Becky Evans, and in today's episode, we're talking to some serious all-terrain motorcycle adventurers, Argentinian world rally champion Luciano Benavides and his champion teammate Australian Daniel Chucky Sanders. These are absolute absolute warriors on two wheels, most notably the KTM 450 Rally Factory. Not your normal motocross bike, and according to Daniel Sanders, it pops and barks like an angry dog. Guys, this machine is one to look out for and listen out for. It is totally kitted out for dunes, rocks, mud, and the brutal forces of rough weather and wilderness. That said, it's only as good as the person behind the wheel. And in this episode, Daniel and Luciano discuss everything from their first bike souvenirs, to crashes, to trophies, adrenaline, tips on how not to get lost in the desert, death-defying drops, and what it means to really risk everything. Dirt biking, just like any motorsport discipline, is all about balance, control, speed, agility, and physical endurance. But it's one sport where you definitely need to be prepared to expose yourself to all elements. There's no cockpit, no power steering, just a whole lot of body positioning and great suspension. And of course, no fear. Okay, let's start the show. Right guys, I'm absolutely delighted to have you. Welcome to Motorfest, the podcast. So we're going to be jumping into this podcast today and talking about your KTM 450s. I mean, I'm going to let you guys know now, my experience on enduro bikes is limited and has often ended in some painful moments. I actually broke my hand because I caught a tree as I was coming past it. So I have absolute respect for what you guys do here. You know, I'm just going to jump straight into it with you guys. If you could be a car, a plane, a boat, or a motorbike, which one would you be and why? I feel like this is going to really tell me what kind of guys you are.
And motorbike 100% because it's the best thing ever.
And Daniel?
I was thinking a plane because it's, you know, there's no impacts really. There's turbulence, which is rough, but I'd still go the motorbike because I like hitting the ground and feeling pain, so it's brutal.
Luciano,
My name is Keola Nakahiki Raposo. You think you can remember that? Easy, man, no worries. You can just call me Keola. I was told that you needed someone to show you around. I'm more than happy to share a story or two along the way. You might want to take some pictures of these places, yeah? No worries. I asked Motorfest to take some pics for you. Just cruise and enjoy the ride. The design on this van, that's the Kind style. He's a local street artist that always sets the mood for the sandy beach over there. Save the board. Go catch some waves later on the North Shore. Get the biggest waves. For now, enjoy the landscape. Take a look at that island over there. That's Molokai. Ko Hawaii Pai'aina, or the Hawaiian archipelago, was said to be pulled up by the magical hook of Maui. That's what my kupuna told me. You can believe it or not. Coconut Resort is just in front. An epic hotel, unfortunately destroyed by a hurricane. The palm trees that line the road is pretty cool. Preps you for the first pick. Another landscape, another photo. Ko'olau Poko. Nah, Nikia. Just another mountain range? It's actually part of a volcano. We're going that way. Easy, easy. It's been sleeping for 2.5 million years now. This is the beast side, Kane Ohe, land of resources in ancient times. Pretty developed now. Check it out though. Not a bad place to live, huh? Check out Manoa Canyon. That's my favorite part of the trail. Cliffs with waterfalls, so peaceful. Right time to recharge your mana. cream shop up the road. Take a break and relax.
Back to our podcast.
Because it's, there's no impacts really. There's turbulence, which is rough, but I'd still go the motorbike because I like hitting the ground and feeling pain, so it's brutal.
Luciano, when you started riding, did you ever think that you would end up competing in the Dakar, or was that always the goal?
No, honestly, when I started super young, and then I remember I watched Dakar at my hometown, Salta in Argentina, and I remember we went there with my family and friends. We camped one night, and then we watched Dakar passing the next day. It's like a famous canyon where the Dakar was passing there, and I remember watching the top guys in the bikes. It was amazing because when I saw that race, the atmosphere, the adventure, I said, sure, I want to be there one day. But at the moment, I was racing enduro, and since then I said, okay, I will do my best to try to be there one day. But at that moment, I was feeling a little bit quite far, and yeah, with the time was coming.
So how was your first ride of discovery?
And came the opportunity from ATM, and then I joined the rally team, the rally program, and then I did my first Dakar in 2018. I had 22 years old, so I was quite young for Dakar, but yeah, it was a long way.
I want to hear about your first memory that you can actually remember of getting on a bike. Daniel, I'm going to start with you.
Christmas morning, I think, throwing on the helmet and the new goggles and new gloves, and sitting on the bike for the first time. And it was pretty scary because straight away I started on a bike with the clutch and gears. It wasn't an automatic bike, so yeah, my dad put me straight in the deep end and just had to learn how to swim and ride. And
This is only the beginning. You'll see. Hawaii is full of enchanting buried places.
it wasn't on a flat property. We live on some hills and grass, so it was pretty scary to learn the clutch and the throttle action as well. So it was cool, but the whole handlebars and that, and the foot pegs compared to the bicycle that you ride as if you're a BMX or something, and having an engine do the work for you, and it's all in the palm of your hands to twist the throttle. That's probably the cool, easy sort of adrenaline thing that I got to learn that day, and have that feeling, the first feeling of controlling my own power, I guess. So that was pretty cool morning.
And Luciano, your earliest memory of getting on a bike for you, was it with your big brother or was it with your dad?
Yeah, my first memory is one race, my first race. I remember, I think it was me and probably 3 or 4 more guys from my home. And then I remember I started the race and I crashed. And when I crashed, I was completely lost. And then I remember that I picked up my bike super fast, and when I started again, I was 10 times more motivated than before, and I passed the other guys, and they were actually faster than me. But then because I crashed, I had so much motivation to come back from that. And then it was a super cool memory because I had also the first trophy.
For the next race, the weather is expected to be great. What do you think about a convertible ride in the backcountry?
And I remember the adrenaline that this race gave me was something super special.
Would it be correct saying that you guys both live
We have prepared a classic for you from a very famous German brand, the BMW Z4 M40i.
in quite rural areas, so it kind of helped give you a type of terrain that you could train on?
Yeah, like I lived on like 40 acres on the house, and so that and grass and hills and stuff. So and then I was
The Bavarian manufacturer has always been a leader in the field of roadsters.
fortunate enough that we had
From the 4 Series through the 8 Series to the M6, there is a significant number of models that have been turned into convertibles.
300 acres of bush and forest behind the apple farm. So we had events there, like enduro races there. So I got to grow up and watch this and then train on these tracks and practice on this property we had from the family. So I was super lucky, but there's definitely no desert where I live. And the situation I'm in now, I have to drive like 5-6 hours to find some desert in Australia is my closest. But you know, luckily in Australia there's a lot of sand and a lot of desert out there. So yeah, I'm lucky. I still haven't even had time to venture out in the desert much in Australia because we're always traveling around and doing other things.
Can you describe to me your bike? I mean, what does it look like? What does it sound
We're almost there. Central Hawaii, the land that feeds the living.
like? What's unique about it?
The engine is super strong because we have to ride in Naga. We ride 15 days with the same engine, so basically it's a super powerful engine, and you feel it super strong. Also the vibration and everything is a lot of power to go through the desert, and also as a design is.
E ha'i mo'olelo ana au ia oe. He ko'i ka mo'olelo. Pela e pili, ai ke kanaka I kono au a puni. E hui, koke aku no. Kaua I ke hoa.
First pick. I couldn't resist. These wind turbines are inspiring. Hey, hail, oye, que hoa. Loretta, how you doing, my friend? Whee. Now you're here. Might be nice to learn a few words besides aloha. The top down on the convertible. Sunflowers everywhere. What a real weekend in the country. The island is dotted with crops everywhere. Sugarcane down south, bananas up north, and pineapples all in the middle. I remember another legend I used to hear. All that you see came to be thanks to the god Lono. Ho! Don't miss that left turn. Lono is the one who brings balance with the wet seasons, making this land fertile. Poetry, but get some sad parts. Shall we? Smile. Nice. So, when it rains, it's said that Lono is crying for the woman he lost, Kaikilani. Poetic. I told you. And all his tears make everything grow. I don't like bother you with too much. You are racing after all. out those buildings. Got it. That's Honolulu. Nice. How about we go surf next time?
All right, let's keep talking.
Design is one for me is the best design we have it because it's super cool.